Why are you single, man?
The dating world is crazy right now.
The dating world is crazy right now.
Men ain't shit. Men ain't shit.
Now you're all in big trouble.
Men ain't shit. And what are you? Huh?
That shit.
You're the shit.
You hear that chick in the background? Did you hear that? Sound like she's about to say yes, queen. Listen.
Huh?
That shit.
You're the shit.
You hear that shit? And that's exactly why they say such dumb stuff like this. Because other women just hype each other up. You can tell that their knee-jerk reaction was to say, like, men ain't shit. It's crazy. And that just tells you how pervasive that sort of mindset is. Men ain't shit. Men are trash. But we as women, we are the shit. And you got other women in the background cheering her on. It's weird how actually politically correct it is to say something like that about men. But of course, if the shoe was on the other foot and a man said, women ain't shit, you would get a much different reaction. People wouldn't be laughing. They would probably be making like boo noises or like ooh or like that woman who said yes or those other people. They would probably hurl out some insults. Most likely. It's the protected
That's
class.
why it smells in here. It smells like shit. What makes a woman the shit? What makes a bad bitch?
Morals, values.
Moral values. So you never sucked the dick the first night you met the dude?
Oh shit! Oh shit!
You never fucked the first night you met? You never had a one night stand? Shut your moral value dumb ass up, bitch. See how bitches they talk, man? Talk. It's after they suck the dick, like, you know what? I'm no more. I'm a bad bitch now. We got the pictures, bitch. Don't worry.
I told you, man! I told you! Don't fuck!
Well, that's the first time I've heard these women associate being a bad bitch with having morals and values. Usually it's about twerking and sucking.
You can be a stud if you have herpes.
What?
You can totally still be a. I've gotten sluttier since getting herpes.
Hey, you know what? Stripper, you are kind of a disgusting skank.
I can't. You got something? No, I got nothing. I can't be here. I can't be here anymore.
I don't blame you.
Am I the asshole for refusing to pay for my girlfriend's plane ticket after she decided to stay longer on her trip without me? Everything
No, there's your answer.
great until the last day when she tells me she wants to stay longer to find herself and think about our relationship without me. She didn't discuss this.
Oh my.
She's already found herself. She's found herself a new man.
She didn't discuss this with me beforehand, and it completely blindsided me. I was her, and I told her that if she feels that she needs time alone, then she should also be independent financially during this extension of her trip. I said I wouldn't be paying for her return ticket whenever she decides to come back. Now she's upset, calling me unsupportive and selfish. And some of our friends are saying I'm being an a-hole because I left her stranded in a foreign country without financial help. So Reddit,
Yeah, get rid of those friends. Solved it. Helped you out.
So for refusing to pay for a new plane ticket home after she chose to extend her trip without any heads up? As I was talking to my mom, my girlfriend showed up. I guess she thought I was bluffing, but had a rude awakening when the hotel staff kicked her out of the room because I only paid through the day. I took no small amount of satisfaction in this, not gonna lie. She's been so concerned about the plane ticket that she didn't even stop to think about where she was going to stay.
Oh my, that's...
As many of you have guessed, she met someone while we were in Italy.
Oh no.
We didn't even think about that. We probably should have.
Well, yeah, keep going.
Anytime someone says, I gotta find myself, it's just focus on yourself.
Freaking Paolo, man.
Like, that's what it
Paolo,
is.
Man.
Lizzie and Paolo.
Yeah, that's crazy.
She was quick to tell me that it was just a physical attraction and that they hadn't done anything, but she had his and was wanting to see if he'd go.
What does that mean? If there's no physical... She said it's physical attraction, but we haven't done anything. Then how is it physical?
If it'd go anywhere. I guess that's what I get for not feeling well and wanting to stay in one night while she went out to explore.
She's like telling you a half-truth. She's telling you the truth, but also lying.
Obviously, I told her things were over between
One
us.
night.
Even though she tried to make it sound like nothing had happened, the fact was A, I couldn't feel like I could trust her when she said that, and B, I don't really want to be with someone who feels like it's okay to still keep her options open when she's been in a monogamous relationship for the past 2 years. And she tried really hard to give another pitch of why we should stay together on the drive home from the airport.
Well, she cheated on this guy for 2 reasons. One, she's a whore. And 2, he's the type of guy to go to Reddit and ask these people if he's the asshole and try to get validation from other people to say, you know what, you made the right decision. You're not an asshole. You have the authority here to go ahead and do that. There's nothing wrong with what you did. What's the point? Why do you need to go to Reddit? Why do you need to ask these strangers if you made the right decision? That tells me a lot about you. Hold on. How on earth could you be the asshole when your girl is cheating on you? Are you a fucking idiot? I don't understand that.
As we got closer to home, reality started setting in and she realized she'd just thrown a lot away. So here's the update. We're both back in America now and she's packing her shit to go stay with her family for a bit until she can find a new place.
So she wanted to cheat, but couldn't afford it. It amazes me how many relationships end because one of them had a bit of attention from someone else and entirely forgot their partner who they've been with for so long. She really planned on finding herself on his dime? To be clear, she wanted her boyfriend to pay for her Italian fling.
On the note of this whole partnership, it seems to be everybody's favorite word nowadays, even some of these channels. Look, there was this thing coming out of the Air Force, I believe, and it was saying that it's no longer approved, it's not accepted when if you're talking about a relationship, you should not say boyfriend, you should not say girlfriend, you should not say wife, you should not say husband, say partner. And that, along with a bunch of other things, now it's weird. You're not allowed to say you're colorblind or say like, I don't really, color isn't something I see. These types of things now, that was just one of the other ones that were on there. What else was it on the memo? We are all just people. Like that's not accepted either. It was coming out of a hearing with Matt Gaetz and one of the U.S. Air Force generals or something. I don't know his position, sorry. But they were talking about this poster that was given out to the recruits and the people in the Air Force. And yeah, it was saying shit like you can't say girlfriend, can't say boyfriend. It's not acceptable. You have to say partner. And so understand that these people who are very progressive, they love that word. And so you continuing to use it is just you telling everybody you're a progressive. You believe in PC language. You believe this is more appropriate. I think a lot of people say it because they lack a better word. But I'm of the opinion that even significant other is better than partner or even mate, But this partnership is so annoying. And there you go. Like, it's literally, you got a memo coming from these crazy people who want to push PC language. They're on board with partner massively. Totally approve it.
How do you feel about like couples who travel separately?
I feel like it's not for everybody. I think it really depends on the status of your relationship and where you guys are at. Do you feel like you're in a good, safe place, a healthy place where you feel like I can trust you enough to go and be without me for a few days in a whole nother country, state, continent, whatever. That trust has to be there ultimately, because that's really what it comes down to.
Right.
And you have to be comfortable with having that separation time with your partner. If you can't, have that separation time with your partner where they could just go out and have dinner or something with their friends, let alone a whole vacation, it gives you that time to, again, separate. And then you kind of miss your partner when you're away, especially when you're truly far away. And there's nothing more that I want than for her to miss me.
Oh, wow.
Did you ever see your parents go on separate holidays?
No, yeah, look. No, they're literally,
away.
literally lesbians. Yeah, so of course this woman is dropping partner. She said three times.
Time for your next adventure.
So I'm just over halfway through my 2-month trip to Europe by myself, away from my boyfriend, and after...
People are shocked that I am going away for 5 weeks without my fiance. Like dudes, I'm dedicating my whole life to him. It's just 5 weeks. I just did a 3-month trip without my boyfriend. It's so good to have a refresher.
Yo, what's your boyfriend's number? Because I got to deliver some bad news to him.
I love this. I think it's beautiful that you're cherishing solo time away from your boyfriend. I did this. He joined me for a few weeks on my trip and then we broke up. My boyfriend just left for Italy and I'm a nervous wreck at home. Any advice? From the moment...
Well, he is well. He might cheat on you. It's going to be harder for him to do it, but he might. What a strange trend, right? To see a bunch of accounts popping up of women talking about solo travel without their boyfriend. It's really weird, right? What a strange... Hop on TikTok and you'll come across all types of weird modern woman trends. Crying about their divorce, talking about solo traveling, talking about all of their icks. My God. Look, you know, if this is a woman who really wants to travel and she's got a boyfriend, if she still likes the guy, say, I don't know, maybe she can afford it and he can't. Like, if she really likes him, she probably would wait until he can afford it, and then they would go because she wants him to be there, because that's going to make the trip a good time. Like, going alone, I don't understand this. Personally speaking, I don't understand the obsession with travel unless there's like a purpose there. But for a lot of them, it just seems like they just want to see more land. And I mean, at some point, it kind of all becomes the same. I don't know. And I have done a lot of traveling, not because I wanted to, but because I was given opportunities to do so without having to spend any money. So, I mean, what person wouldn't take that? But what I'm saying here is, like, it's so weird that these women want to travel without their boyfriends. What is that? Like, okay, just break up with the guy. Clearly you don't like him. Obviously. Like, it's very telling. Unbelievable. Yeah, and if I was in a relationship with a woman like this, which I wouldn't be, because these things leave clues very early on. When there's one red flag, there's plenty. I believe so. And so the type of guy who would be like, okay, cool, my fiance is going to go away for 3 months in Italy. I got bad news for you, buddy. You know how easy it is for these girls to just hop on dating apps when they travel? Oh, it's so easy. It's easy wherever they go. But now they're more inclined to pursue short-term relationships because they know they're not going to be there for a long time. So the screening goes away. The screening that they may have for men who you know, they're trying to screen these men who are just wanting to sleep with them and then leave them. All of a sudden that filter goes away because that's what they're looking for. It's better that way, so they don't bring the baggage. Perhaps it doesn't ruin their long-term relationship back at home. It's not good. It's not good. And it's just what a weird trend, isn't it? It seems quite popular. All of these women talking about, yeah, I'm going to go solo travel, and guess what I'm doing? I have a boyfriend too. I'm going to solo travel, and I'm also in a relationship. What do you guys think about that? That's crazy, huh? And other women, no, there's nothing wrong with it. No. Go find yourself. Go be free. Go travel and then come back and nothing will have changed and your problems will still be here. And you'll then begin planning your next runaway. Yeah, no thanks. Whenever a woman says they want to find themselves, they usually end up finding themselves under many different men. Yeah, they go and find themselves on some cocks. She wasn't stranded. She was boned. Okay. She wanted her boyfriend to pay for the Italian sausage. Oh, that's truthful. Let a woman talk and she'll tell you why she's single. That's right. Any woman who says she wants to find herself, not only is that a big red flag, but the relationship is over. What does that even mean? It doesn't mean anything. Like literally it means nothing. You're going to go find yourself? That makes no sense. Tell me what that means. I'm going to go find myself. Well, you're already found. I mean, to take it quite literally, tell me, what do you actually mean? I need to go find myself. No, you're going to go run away. You're running away from your problems. You're bored. You have anxiety or depression or something. It's just female speak. Find myself. I don't feel heard. I don't feel seen. That makes more sense. I don't feel heard or I don't feel seen. I mean, you could apply that to a literal sense. Like maybe you're not getting enough attention. That would make sense with not being seen. Maybe you don't feel heard. Maybe some guy isn't listening to you enough. But find myself doesn't make sense. It's not real. It's not logical. It's emotions, and it's the emotions that come first and then the words that come next, which is why there's no truth, there's no meaning behind it, there's no logic, because it's all rooted in emotions. Just say that. Just say I'm emotional and I'm feeling weird. I'm bored. Yeah, that would make more sense. I'm bored. Just bored. And I don't have much meaning in my life. Or I think I deserve more for whatever reason, because I've been told I deserve more. But like I said earlier, she said she wants to find herself. But truly, what happened was she found herself a new man. And maybe that's what it means most of the time. I'm going to go. That's actually, matter of a fact, what the fuck? It was right there in front of me the whole time. That's all that means. You hear these women when they often talk about, oh, you know, I divorced him because I want to go find myself. I want to go find myself, 3 words, a new man. I want to go find myself a new man. They're just cutting it off short. That's all that is. Okay, we've successfully translated the womanese on that one. I'm going to go find myself a new man. There you go. That's what it means. Anyways, I'm going to leave the video there. So if you enjoyed that, I would appreciate a subscription to the channel and a like. And again, thank you for tuning in and watching the videos. I really appreciate it. I genuinely hope you enjoy it. I hope you get a little bit of value from it. And I hope you continue. And I hope you have a good rest of the month. All right. I'll see you later.